Ashley with Amare. I was recording this video and then it cut off on me, so we're gonna do it again. Today we're talking about BBL pillows. Big thing, specifically just about BBL pillows and how you use your BBL pillow and what a BBL pillow is. But the main thing about this video is how to sit on your BBL pillow. Now, not all BBL pillows are supportive. Not all BBL pillows are okay. Not all BBL pillows do what you need them to do. There are a lot of things out there that people will try to use as a BBL pillow that does not support you. Now, what is the function of a BBL pillow? Why do we need one? It is meant to lift your glutes off of whatever surface you're on and create space between your bottom and the bottom of the seat and your back so that it's floating in space and not getting pressure on it. Why do we not need pressure on it? A BBL or a fat transfer is exactly that, a fat transfer. So they go in, they lipo, they take all your fat out, they spin it, they clean it, and then they inject it back into your glutes and shape you, right? So that's a liquid from week 1 to 2. Weeks like 2 to 3 to 4, it starts to get its own blood supply, become a part of your tissue, the swelling starts to come down and it starts to become permanent, and usually by week 6, it's permanent and you're good. So if there are, things that you're doing to delay the process, it may take longer than that. And one of those things is not sitting on a proper BBL pillow. So first off, a Boppy pillow, that round squishy thing that's like a C almost, that's not a BBL pillow. That is not going to support you. That's actually going to put pressure on your BBL. That, if you want to use it, is for your upper back and middle back for support, not for sitting on. An actual BBL pillow should be a brick, a square brick. The one that we recommend is this. This is the one that we have on our website. This is our BBL pillow. It is hard. There is no pillow top. There is no squishiness. There is no cushion. There is nothing. It is a brick, a solid brick. That's it. I picked a random one on Amazon, one of the most, top picked, whatever, BBL pillow. Ours go for $85. The ones on Amazon are like $60 to $80, maybe $40, but it's not really a BBL pillow type of situation. This is the one that I picked, just some random BBL pillow. It's very squishy. You can see how when I push it, all the foam squishes, so under the weight of your body, it's not going to be supportive. Whereas with ours, it's a brick. It's not going anywhere. You're completely supported. Now, what are we supporting? Your whole body weight. We're supporting your entire spine. We're supporting your entire body. So, common things that I hear. My BBL pillow's uncomfortable. It hurts my back. I can't sit on it. I'm sliding off of it. It's a literal pain in the butt. And why is that? Because it's not constructed right. And a lot of times, BBL companies will make them soft on top because it's, supposed to be more comfortable for sitting longer. But 1, if you're not sitting on it correctly, it's not going to do anything. 2, if you are sitting on it correctly and it's soft and squishy like this one, it's not going to do anything. It's going to be uncomfortable and you're not going to use it. Now, you need to be using this every single time you sit. Now, I know some doctors, when they do their surgery, will tell you, oh, you can lay on your BBL. Oh, you can sit. Oh, you'll be fine. Now, that depends on how much you had done. That depends on your doctor, on your surgery, and we always want to follow those rules first. So if they say you can sit and they can say you can lay on it, you can. Should you? Erring on the side of caution, erring on our philosophy? No, because we do not want to get rid of any of the fat that's in there. We want to protect it and make sure it stays in there the way it's supposed to and not squished and not die. Now, they do say that I think 25%, and the number changes with everybody you talk to, but a certain percentage of the fat does get absorbed or die. So we want to make sure we're protecting as much of that as possible. Now, here's the other thing. Buying things on Amazon. You don't know what you're buying. And even when you do, you don't know what you're getting. So being careful with that and making sure you're getting a BBL pillow from an actual source and knowing what you're buying is a big part of it. So again, one major thing, making sure that it works right and it's not squishy. Second major thing, making sure that you're sitting on it right. So, biggest complaint that I get, my BBL pillow is uncomfortable, it's hurting my back, or I feel like it's pushing into my butt. Well, here's what that means. When it's hurting your back, I get told that it's hurting here and it's hurting your lower back. Why is that? Because when you're sitting on it, it's not supporting you properly. So, you wind up like this, trying to push off your BBL pillow. Why is that? Because it's not holding you upright. Because it's either not firm enough or not a BBL pillow at all. It's a Boppy pillow. And your body weight is getting tipped forward or tipped back, and then your spine is fighting with the BBL pillow. Now guys, you also just had lipo. Your body's really, really sore. When you're sitting on your BBL pillow, if you're not like relaxed and it's not sturdy and holding you, if when you relax you slide off of it, or you're sliding forward, or you're sliding out to the sides because it's not hard and holding you, yeah, your back's gonna hurt. That's because your BBL pillow is not working. So if you're finding that your back is hurting when you're using your BBL pillow, or you're really sore, one, it's probably the pillow. If it has a memory foam top, a cushion top, a soft spongy top, if when you squeeze it, like when I squeeze this, my finger goes all the way in, it's not going to support your weight. Your entire body weight is sitting on this thing. If it is not super hard and doesn't squish and doesn't move, no matter how much I squeeze this thing, it's not going anywhere, then yeah, it's your BBL pillow. Now, how do we properly sit on our BBL pillow? So yes, there is a proper way to sit on your BBL pillow. When you're sitting on it, your sit bones, the bones of your glutes, where your thigh meets your butt, that point is what should be on the BBL pillow. Now, how do we know where that is? So, the bottom of your garment, right? We'll have a BBL garment. We'll have a line. There'll be a line here at your back, then some sort of material, and then a line here. That's the line that you need to be sitting on the back of your BBL pillow with. So when you use your BBL pillow, it's going down here, not up here, and not all the way down here by your knees. It's going right at that line. So the back edge of your BBL pillow is fitting right at that back line of where that garment is. That bottom seam, that very last seam before your thighs. So again, where on your thigh? Not here, not up in front, but towards the back of your thigh. Now, we're gonna sit on these and I'm gonna show you what happens. So this is our BBL pillow, right? I'm gonna move my fancy little tripod here so you guys can see what the heck is going on. So, we got a BBL pillow. Where do you put it on the chair? You don't want to put it all the way back because then your back is going to wind up touching the chair and the back of your BBL is touching the chair. We want to put it in the middle or towards the front so you have enough room. When you're sitting on it, what I was explaining with that whole line, you're not sitting on it like this because then you're getting tipped forward, right? You want to scoot back so that that back line of the garment is right on the back edge of your BBL pillow. Now, if we take a look at my back, I am sitting back on the BBL pillow and I'm posture straight and the BBL pillow is holding me. I could just sit here all day. I'm not touching. There's no touching from the bottom of my BBL to the back of my BBL on the back of the chair. Okay, this is the Amare BBL pillow that we recommend, that we sell on our shop, that we sell on our Instagram shop, that we sell on our post-op shop. That's this pillow. This is the squishy one I got on Amazon. Watch what happens. I sit back and immediately I slide back on it. If you look, and I'm going to zoom in a little bit and scoot down. If you look at the back edge here, it's really, really squishy and I'm like wobbling. And even here, my thighs are squishing on the edge of this and it's not very supportive. And even if I move forward, the whole pillow is wobbly. I can wobble and the pillow wobbles and squishes. I cannot do that on this pillow that we sell because it's hard and concrete. I can like wiggle around. There is no wobbling on this thing. And my thighs aren't being pinched at all and the material isn't crushing down. I'm sitting up straight and I'm held straight and that's it. Whereas with this pillow, because it's a pillow top, it's really squishy. If you can squish the sides like this, it's not holding you right and it's not gonna hold your spine and you're gonna wind up with back pain and pelvic pain and all kinds of stuff. And you're gonna wind up with pressure on your BBL because if you look at how this is, look at how close I am to the bottom of the chair sitting on this BBL pillow. Look at how it's almost touching, it actually is touching the bottom of my BBL. Whereas with this, which is our pillow, look at how much more room I have under here because I'm not sinking. So BBL pillows matter. Now, we are going to talk about washing and taking care of your BBL pillow because you guys are using this thing on everything. You're putting it on every surface. You are, maybe even if, you're leaking a little bit, you may leak on it a little bit and you need to be able to take it off. So, most BBL pillows will have some sort of a zipper that you can unzip it with and clean it and take the top off. Now, here's the problem with that. If it's a squishy top, a memory foam top, a pillow top, a sponge top, and not an actual brick, how are you gonna clean that? Well, let's see. So this is the one I got on Amazon. Take a look at the zipper here, how thin it is. If you have to unzip this regularly, which guys, you should be kind of cleaning this regularly, you're putting it in like Ubers and on seats and all kinds of stuff. You wanna make sure you're cleaning these. This is their zipper, which is really thin. This is our zipper, which is super thick. Totally different. So, when we're taking this off, unzip it and pull the top of it off. Now, this is what's on the inside of your common BBL pillow on Amazon. It is a sponge. How are you gonna clean this? You can't clean this. You can't just wipe this off. It's gonna absorb everything. Also, you're sitting on this for 6 weeks. This sponge is gonna wear out. It's gonna get even squishier. So definitely don't want that. Ours, unzip it, pull it off. It's literally just this hard foam. There's nothing else inside of it. So with this, you can literally just wipe it down and clean it off, and you're good. And putting it back on, I just recorded a video before this, which didn't record. I spent 5 minutes trying to put the other BBL pillow thing back on because the cover is not the greatest. So when you put it back on, you just put the cover over the top. Make sure it fits. Line it up with the seams. Flip it over. And zip it back closed. That's it. So again, guys, you should be washing these regularly. Now, I can't speak for their fabric because our fabric is very thin and stretchy. Their fabric is super thick. Like, not really stretchy, super, super thick. So I can't speak for any other BBL pillows except our own, but you can absolutely machine wash the cover for ours using the detergent, which is in our shop. Cold water only, cold air only, delicate cycle in the dryer and the washer only. And it will not shrink and it'll go back on as long as you don't use heat on it. And it zips up nice and easy. Now, here's the other thing. Our BBL pillow is not as like heavy and hard to carry around. I've seen you guys come into the office with some pretty serious things that you're lugging around. Again, this is a lot smaller and more effective than this big thing. You can see the size difference. It's almost half the size. So this is going to be a lot more cumbersome to carry around and not work as well. This is a lot smaller, works perfectly, fits on every standard car seat, chair, all that stuff. Whereas a lot of the BBL pillows that you guys get don't. But the biggest point I need to make to you guys about the BBL pillow thing, please make sure it's supporting you. If your back is starting to hurt, if you're starting to get back pain, if you're starting to get sore, if you feel any pressure on your BBL, again, like I showed you guys, you should be lifted off that seat. If you can't comfortably fit your hand in between the seat and your BBL and you can feel yourself touching the seat, it's going to put pressure on it. Now, here's the other thing. We're not just worrying about your results, guys. Your butt is swollen. Your back is swollen and you're in that garment. It's not going to be comfortable if you're not sitting on a BBL pillow. It's going to hurt. You're going to feel it in your glutes. You're going to feel it in your surgery area. It's not going to be comfortable at all. And here I am fighting with the Amazon BBL pillow to get it back in its little case here. But you are going to feel that. You're going to feel the whole thing. It's going to hurt. It's going to put pressure on you, and it's not going to be fun. Now, one other thing, kind of extreme, that I've seen from BBL pillows not working properly. There is going to be a before and after coming up, if it's not already up there. Bruising on your BBL, it's not always from surgery. I have seen clients, and we have noticed that their bruising will go away, and then because of the BBL pillow they're using, putting pressure on already swollen tissue and already swollen BBL area, it causes more bruising. It causes like a really big red mark or bruise on your BBL. That's because you're sitting on swollen, hard, angry tissue. So that's another thing. If you're feeling actual pain in your BBL, Check your pillow, guys. It may not be supportive. Again, if when you sit on it, it like squishes underneath you and you can't just relax your back into the BBL pillow, if you have to like hold yourself up and you're feeling like really tense because of the way you're sitting, if you can't drive, this is the other thing. And my last point, driving. When can I drive after a BBL? Well, if you have a proper pillow that's hard and supportive and you're not going anywhere on, as soon as you're comfortable, as soon as you're off the pain meds, you should never drive under heavy pain meds. But as soon as you're off the pain meds, as soon as you're comfortable, you can drive. You can use your BBL pillow. It's holding you up. It's holding you off the seat. It's holding you away from the back of the seat. If you have a BBL pillow that's squishing you and you feel your butt touching the back of that seat, you're not sitting on it right. You're not lined up on it right. Or the BBL pillow itself is just too squishy and not working. So again, guys, this is not just an accessory after surgery. This is something that is a tool that you really, really need to be using. And there's a difference between getting a super squishy foam memory top thing that, one, you can't clean properly, two, the cover is a battle to get on and off, and three, it's not going to support you and it's not going to do what you want, versus getting something you know is going to work, something that is the way it should be, that's anatomically designed for your body to be held after surgery so that you heal properly. And this is something, guys, 6 weeks. Now, when you're laying down in bed, you can put this under your thighs, because again, it gives you that lift, and then put a bunch of throw pillows or like regular pillows under your back so your BBL is floating off the bed. You can use this for that. You can, if it's not high enough, you can put a bunch of pillows underneath this, lay this on top, and then put your thighs on here, line it up the way that I showed you, and have your BBL float off the bed, and put a bunch of pillows under your back so that you are floating and comfortable. The other thing I would suggest for that is bolsters. Go get some yoga bolsters on Amazon, and that helps a lot too with getting you guys elevated off the bed. So making sure you have something hard and supportive that's going to hold you is super, super, super important. You can purchase our BBL pillow in our shop. The link will also be added to this video in the beginning or at the end, so you can get this. And if you have questions, you can always set up a virtual with me. If you have a BBL pillow now, you're not sure about it, set up a virtual with me. If you don't know how you're sitting on it or you're sitting on it wrong, set up a virtual with me. But you guys saw the actual difference in how my body was fitting on the two BBL pillows, and what it does to your weight. So if you need to purchase it, go check out our shop. If you have questions on your specific surgery, your specific BBL pillow, things specific to you, you can set up a virtual with me. Call our office, 732-841-0142. And I hope this was informative, and I will talk to you guys soon. Have a good rest of your day.